Today I am going to tell you about a fraud which happened before 5 months. It was in news and many of the traders know about it very well. But for those who don't know it, I am just trying to explain it and what was the fraud. Before that, I want to tell you about a fraud which was very common in previous decades, in 80s 90s. That time this online system was not there, online trading was not there, or online investing or online accounts were not there. So whenever you want to buy something or sell something, you have to call your broker on telephone. You have to call your broker and tell him that buy this or sell this. During that day, the high net worth individuals or very big investors, their brokers used to know that who is big, because all their buying and selling for these big investors was done by brokers. So whenever this prominent investor used to call brokers and tell him to buy some, say, 2 lakh shares of some company, these brokers used to do a fraud. What was that fraud? Well, that cannot be categorized as fraud, but that was fraud. Those brokers used to first buy that share themselves. वो ब्रोकर्स पहले खुद खरीद लेते थे उस कंपनी के शेयर्स. Then they used to tell their relatives and friends that buy this share, and then they actually used to buy it for that investor. Okay. So this broker and his friends and relatives used to get this share for less price, and price used to start increasing. Then actually they used to place the investor's order, and they used to earn money. This is called front running, and many brokers and sub brokers used to do this. Front running was very much normal in old times. So whenever some good investor used to call broker for any to place any buy order, first that broker used to place their own orders, get those executed, then used to place orders for that investor. This was very common, and this is called front running. And something similar is done by a CNBC anchor. His name is Hemant Ghai, and he did similar kind of fraud in January this year. So around 13th of January 2021, the news came out. So what was this fraud? Let me take you to some news articles, and we'll see what they are saying about this fraud. So on screen you are seeing a news article from Business Standard which says SEBI bars TV anchor Hemant Ghai, wife and mother for fraud in trading. So SEBI has banned him and his mother and his wife, and this guy, he used to co-host one of their program on CNBC Awaaz channel. And during this program, the name of this program was kind of 2020 show, and he used to give recommendations for buy today, sell tomorrow trades. He used to give some recommendations, and before giving recommendations, he used to buy the same share in huge quantities in his mother's account and in his wife's account. Okay. Now CNBC Awaaz is a big channel. Many Indians follow this news channel, and when somebody gives recommendation, such recommendation on this famous Fin TV, then many people immediately buy, and this push up the price immediately. And next day, by the time people buy the shares, he used to start offloading it. He used to start selling those shares. Okay, means what this guy was doing basically was buy shares of a company, then come on channel, give recommendation of same shares. Now then the viewers will start buying, price goes up. As price is going up, he will sell his shares. This was kind of front running, and finally SEBI came to know about this fraud, and SEBI has barred him and his family members from capital market. They cannot trade or invest henceforth, and they have frozen their bank accounts and all the asset accounts, I guess. See, why this guy was able to do this fraud? Because there are many of us who think that somebody is a good advisor, and so I should buy his recommendation. But how this works? On a big channel, there will be lakhs of viewers of that channel. They watch such shows, and when somebody gives recommendation to buy, then there will be huge rush in that script immediately, and in sentiment it will go up 4-5%. It will go up like that with sentiment, and because of that, such people have this opportunity to do the frauds. Now this only one fraud came into picture. There might be many, but we don't know. Also, we don't know what action CNBC has taken on this guy. And also in India, for financial crimes, they ban from trading or something like that. But many people lost money because of this guy. What about that? So see, there is not even an arrest for this kind of crime. So people keep doing this kind of scams, and the amount calculated by SEBI, how much he earned by giving such calls and front running, is around 3 crores. But SEBI, yeah. But SEBI only knows about the accounts of his wife and his mother. If he is doing similar thing with some of his relatives' account, then SEBI don't know it, right? That's why I keep telling my followers that don't follow tips, don't follow news, don't trade based on these things. First learn and then trade. Even I tried to see what was his version also, what he has to tell, Hemant Ghai has to tell about these charges and what SEBI has banned. And I went on to his Twitter account, and I saw that he did not post anything after 13th of Jan. He did not post anything because again such charges are kind of shame, right? And then people from society will always see you as a scammer henceforth. That's why you should always earn using good means. You should not earn by frauds, because what is morally incorrect is morally incorrect, right? And what he lost is his reputation, what he lost is his respect, right? But what gullible investors and traders, gullible traders lost is their money because of this guy. So better stay away from these news channels and stay away from such programs, because we know this guy was doing all this front running fraud. We don't know others also do it or not. Okay, so better learn and then trade. On this channel also I create many educational videos which will help you in trading. That's all for today. Thank you very much and goodbye.